This will make you hungry from the first second you see it. There are chocolates, and then there is Harry London chocolate. Every great city in the world is known for their culinary skills. Philadelphia, it's a cheesesteak. Chicago, it's a deep dish pizza. Canton, Ohio is known for some of the best chocolates that the world has ever seen. And this gentleman is the man who brings them to us. Ed Seabelt, or Seabelt, welcome back.
Great to see you again.
Let's talk. We're going to go back to, this was early 1920s, what, 1922?
1922, yeah.
A gentleman who was not a professional chocolatier.
That's right.
He wasn't a gourmet chef. He actually wasn't he a steel worker? Okay.
Can you believe that? And it's such a great story. So Harry London came to the United States from Europe back in the early 1900s, steel worker by trade. Hobby and passion was gourmet chocolate. So he used to make chocolate for friends and relatives around the holidays every year. Well, the demand got to be so great, he said, forget the steel mill. This is going to be my lifelong work.
And we are talking about handcrafted confections. You know, so much of what we know of chocolate is just mass-produced out of a machine. They just pour the ingredients in a hopper and it spits candy bars out the other end.
That's right.
But when you taste real, true artistry in candy making, there is a difference that you cannot even describe. And we're going to show you the best of the best. This is something that we have never done in this quantity. This is the one today special value that you have for the entire holiday season.
That's it. This is it.
5 individual 1 pound tins of the best. And we've got new flavors for you. The tins are either our tin soldiers, or you've got the Village, which is down here. We did a Village last year,
yes,
but these tins are completely different.
Totally different. Total different designs. 5 new designs, that same wonderful embossing, that 3-dimensional look and feel, the wonderful colors that pop, and then the 5 Nutcrackers. Oh my gosh, these are just phenomenal. Look at that. And again, the detail, the colors, that 3-dimensional look and feel. Each has a different marking on the hat. And I'm going to show you a little secret.
The tins themselves have become highly collectible.
Yes, and how about regifting? How about a bottle of wine that fits perfectly into this Nutcracker tin?
Nice job. By the way, since midnight last night, 29,000 people have been on the phone lines because they look for this today's special value every year. It's different than ever before. We've got a new flavor of confection that we've never shared. But the way it's going to work is you're going to get big bags of individual candies, and each one is individually wrapped.
That's right.
And then the tins will come to you empty. You pour into the tin so that if you've got a friend you don't like as much, you skimp a little bit.
There you go. A few in your pocket. Yeah, exactly. I like that.
And then you've now got 5 individual gifts that you can give that will be so well appreciated. We have 3 ship dates. We can ship it right now, because why wait until Christmas? Or we can ship November 10th so that it'll be there in time for Thanksgiving gift giving. The busiest week for shipping has been the December 8th ship week. Run us through all the different candies that you folks make by hand, because summer classics. I grew up in the Midwest. You're an Ohio guy, I'm in Indiana. Ohio Buckeyes, peanut butter Buckeyes.
Yeah.
Nobody does them.
There is
like
signature
you folks do.
item. So I'll start here. This is our dark chocolate lava cake. Look how beautiful that is. And if you don't mind, I'm going to start cutting into these because the inside is even better than the outside.
Drip.
And look at that. That is a lava. Look at that dark chocolate just dripping out in the thickness of that shell, Dan. That is what differentiates gourmet chocolate from just any chocolate out there.
And you hear cliches when people talk about chocolates, melt in your mouth. The fact of the matter is, so much of chocolates that we get that are mass-produced are actually waxy in their texture. A lot of people have never tasted true gourmet melt-in-your-mouth chocolate, and that's your dark chocolate. This is brand new. First time that you've ever had that.
Yes, this is our cookies and cream bark bite. So not only is it a new confection with cookies and cream, which really is a modern classic. I mean, how cookies and cream is such a wonderful, popular taste profile. We have perfected a way to take our barks, which traditionally are in a big slab, and cut it in bite-sized pieces, also individually wrapped. Perfect.
Classic tradition. We couldn't do today's special value with Harry London without having your chocolate gifts.
Look at that detail and craftsmanship. That is what Harry London is known for. And boy, the inside of this is our milk chocolate, soft caramel present. Yes. Here we go. That is a golden, almost like a caramel gravy. Look at that. And pure butter, whole milk, fresh cream, all those finest ingredients.
Caramel, you think, is almost a generic term. You guard your recipes for caramel. You can tell yours from everyone else's in the candy business.
Yeah, there is.
And nobody seems to be able to match it.
There is a distinct taste and feel to it. And I'll tell you, Dan, we use pure cocoa butter. That is what differentiates our chocolate. You talk about waxiness. Pure cocoa butter, that is what makes the difference. We don't use butter fats, we don't use vegetable fats or oils or any of those waxy paraffins that a lot of companies use.
And you can tell the difference.
Oh, huge.
And you can tell the difference even if you're not the one who tastes it. When you hand a candy to a friend or a loved one and they put it in their mouth and your eyes kind of roll back in your head just a little bit.
That's right.
And then I am not a big fan of peanut butter. I never have been, but a peanut butter Buckeye from Harry London is one of the greatest combinations of flavors that your tongue can ever experience.
Yes, and truly one of our signature items, this peanut butter milk chocolate Buckeye has got, look at that peanut butter fudge all the way down through the center, and that enveloped in a milk chocolate, rich and creamy, is just that perfect taste profile.
Then you also give us that little bit of crispy, a little bit of salty, a little bit of sweet.
And this is our mint cookie joy.
Yeah.
You know those Girl Scout cookies that are so popular?
Yep.
Okay, one of my favorites starts with a thin. Well, if you take that and put it in a cluster, that's what it tastes like. What a perfect combination, cookie bits and mint and dark chocolate.
Do you do this today's special value with these tins, whether they be the Village or the Nutcrackers, anywhere else in the world?
Nowhere. Nope.
Just here.
This is exclusive for QVC. In fact, we have partnered with a boutique tin designer outside of London that just makes these beautiful detailed tins for us.
And they become family heirlooms. Long after the candy is gone, you'll put these on your mantelpiece. You'll make little villages on the coffee table. And the village scene, the buildings, they are different than the ones that were done last year. And they're all three-dimensional. They are true artwork. And we've got them. Inside, 5 pounds of the finest confections that any money could buy. And this is a one-day only purchase price. This should be over $100 and worth every penny of it. We're at $57.18, and you will have 5 executive gifts that you can give away that will be very well received. We're gonna go off and say hello to Tammy. Tammy, where are you calling from? Where's home for you?
Pennsylvania.
Nice to have you with us. Meet Ed.
Hi, Ed. How are you?
Hi, Tammy. How are you?
I'm good this morning.
Did you go with Nutcrackers or did you go with the Village?
I got the Nutcrackers. I like the way they're designed.
Yep,
nice.
And they actually have been a little more popular than the Village. But if you're going to hang on to 1 or 2 of these for yourself, you'll put them out every year at Christmas, and they'll become a family tradition.
Yeah, my family used to collect the original Nutcrackers, but the tins do just fine.
Great.
Yeah, you're going to love that.
Have you ever experienced Harry London chocolates?
No, this is my first.
You really can't describe it. There's a smoothness. Again, cliche, the melt in your mouth, it's all there, but it's this wonderful blending of flavors. A professional chocolatier builds a candy or a confection the way a professional perfumer would build the world's most expensive scent.
Right.
They layer it. So what you get is you'll taste real butter. And I don't think there's a whole heck of a lot of people who have ever tasted real chocolate.
You're right.
In years.
Yeah.
So Tammy, I would recommend that you tell your friends that this was a 4-pack instead of a 5-pack, and just take one and keep it.
That's right.
Oh, I plan on trying it. I've been watching every other presentation of the Harry Londons that you've had, and this was the one that caught my eye, and that's why I decided to order today.
Beautiful.
Great.
Enjoy.
Thanks, Tammy.
Christmas is only 10 weeks away.
I know.
Hopefully this will help you out in some of your gift giving too.
Yes, it will.
Have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Happy holidays, Tammy.
Bye.
Can I step up front for a second? We've
Absolutely.
had 30,000 people who have picked these up since midnight last night. Now, these will come empty. You'll get individual bags, and it'll be a ½ pound of each one of these in each bag.
That's right.
So it'll total out to 5, and that way, and because they're each one individually wrapped, which makes it very convenient, you decide how many are going into each one of your tins. But take a look at the tins. And these are all fully embossed. They're 3-dimensional. We've got the fireplace. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this. That's Santa's workshop.
That's Santa's workshop.
And they are 3-dimensionally decorated. Just these tins by themselves would have been extremely expensive.
Here's
our
Penguin
penguins.
Palace.
I really like that one.
And notice on the roof, Dan, even the artwork there, the penguins
on the roof?
Yeah, skiing and sledding.
Look at this.
Santa's home.
With a wooden roof, and then our gingerbread house. That's one set, and they will be filled with Harry London chocolates.
That's right.
Now, if you go with the Nutcrackers, and you'll notice all of these are different. That we have completely changed anything that we saw from last year, and you will receive these. And these aren't cardboard; these are tin. These are metal.
Yes.
Because everything throws back to an era where it was horse and buggies, and you would hear the clip clop, and he would be in his kitchen making gourmet chocolate, not as a business, but for people he loved.
That's right, as a hobby.
And that tins like this would have been very popular in that era.
Oh, absolutely.
We've had over 30,000 of you now that have been on the phone lines since we kicked this off. Now, we have 3 different ship weeks. I highly recommend that you go ahead and pick it up right now. Now, it'll never make it until November because you'll eat it.
Right.
But you'll enjoy it. Now, we have a shipment on November 10th, the week of the 10th, and that'll get there in time for Thanksgiving. For your family gatherings, your get-togethers, for your gift-giving needs, last-minute gifts, always perfect. And then we have a week of December 8th, and the December 8th week has been the most popular. For the people just waking up, let's run through the 5 different individual confections that are in here, and each one of these is individually wrapped. You will get a total of 5 pounds of the best.
That's right, and you custom make your gifts. This is our dark chocolate lava cake, and this has that nice soft fudge center that just drips out. Look at that. You better pop that whole thing in your mouth or you'll be wearing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that is nice. Brand new, Dan, are cookies and cream, bark bite, individually wrapped, brand new. What a modern classic that cookies and cream is. Perfect. Our milk chocolate soft caramel. This also is, oh boy.
And your caramel.
Caramel. Look at that. Golden. We use real butter. We use fresh cream.
You can taste it.
Whole milk, not powders. That's why you get that wholesome taste. You know, you keep talking about the finish of our chocolate. That is that pure cocoa butter. That is not a compound. That is pure chocolate.
And it is considerably more expensive to make true confections.
It sure is. And more difficult to work with. It's more complex, but we have perfected it at Harry London.
And they will not compromise. This is the way this should be $109. We then bring you
our peanut butter
classic
Buckeye.
Midwestern chocolate.
There we go.
And peanut butter
Peanut
together.
butter fudge in that rich milk chocolate. And then finally, we have our dark chocolate mint cookie joy, real crunchy cookie bits in that dark chocolate with a hint of mint.
And let's show them what 5 pounds of the world's best confections look
that's
like.
right.
Look at this.
So, and the beauty of this is now you have 5 gifts here for the teachers, the mailman, the coaches, all the caregivers, all those people that work so hard during the year. So here's our milk chocolate soft caramel present.
And
Here's
your
one.
chocolates will come individually wrapped, but they're in bags. And that way you can mix and match if you want.
That's right. If you know someone, you know, that you want to give a very special gift to and they like dark chocolate, then you use dark chocolate. Here's our lava cake. That's that dark chocolate lava cake. And total, that's only 2 of them. Look at that, Dan.
Yeah.
That's filling that up really quick. So number 3 here. Here are those great peanut butter Buckeyes.
Hey, that one fell on the floor.
There
I'm
we
taking that one
go.
home.
There you go. There's 3. 2 more to go. Here's that brand new confection.
I love
cookies
that white
and
chocolate.
cream. It's that white truffle fudge confection.
What
with
you're
those-
looking at there, that's 4 pounds. We still have one more tin
One, and I'll let
to
you
go.
do that one. There
And
you go.
this
Here's our
is the
mint cookie joys.
Are you ready? They're spilling out onto the table and the floor.
Boy, that's a lot of chocolate.
That's what you're going to receive. And every single piece is the best because no one else in the world makes chocolate the way you make chocolate.
That's right. And all individually wrapped. That is so unique for a gourmet chocolatier to offer it in that format. About 180 pieces in
That's
total.
beautiful. We'll go off and say hello to, is it pronounced Eileen?
Yes, it is.
Good morning to you. How are you?
Very good. And
Good
how
morning,
are you?
Eileen.
We're doing well. How can we not be
Oh,
doing well? We have 5 pounds of chocolate in front of us.
How could you not?
Yeah. Now, is this your first experience with this type of a Today Special Value? Because we try to do a different one every holiday season with Ed.
No, it is not. I think I've been with Harry London ever since he started.
Oh,
Okay.
wonderful. That's great to hear.
So what did you
I
pick
love
up?
it. Love it.
Did you get the Nutcrackers?
The Nutcrackers, of course.
Okay.
The new one.
So it sounds like this has been a part of your family tradition for a while then.
Yes, it has.
Okay. Do you like
And
that
it-
every year they change the designs of the tins?
Yes. Yes, I do. Very
Something to
much
look forward to, right?
Yeah.
so. Yes, it is. I love it. I can't wait to give them away, but I really don't want to give them away.
Well, you know what? I do know that there are people who keep the tins and just give away the chocolates.
Well, that's a nice idea, but I don't think I'll do it.
I will leave all of that up to you, okay?
Okay, all right.
Which ship week did you go with?
I went with December.
Okay, that seems to be the most popular. That will become limited because these are all
Yes.
handmade. There's only so many
That's right.
that can be done at
Yes.
any given point. But your name is on the list, and they will personally make these chocolates for you.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Thank you.
Thanks, Eileen.
Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Bye. Merry
Bye-bye.
Christmas. Bye-bye.
Now, again, the tins will come empty. You'll get half-pound bags, and you'll wind up with 10 half-pound
Right,
bags.
so a total of 5 pounds
Yeah.
per set of 5 tins. And that's the beauty of it. Again, you can customize your gift, which is even more meaningful for those special people in your lives.
And okay, this is just wrong. Because they are individually wrapped, again, it's the one for you, one for
then
me, 2 for you, 2 for me.
We've been doing this a long time.
Yes,
You're
we
right.
have. You've got to try their chocolate. Just the chocolate itself is magical. What they do to caramel, and do you say caramel or caramel?
I say caramel, but you
Okay.
can go either way with that.
It's funny. Later with Carolyn, she grew up in Carmel, Indiana.
Okay.
So she'll fight you on that.
She may. That's right.
These are flavors that you think you've tasted before, but unless you've had Harry London confections, you have no idea.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
And we use 19th century European recipes that have been handed down from generation to generation. So we're like a trusted friend. We're a trusted brand. We've been doing this for 92 plus years.
Yeah. Harry, the 2 most important words in American marketing are new and improved. That just means that you didn't get it right the first time, or you had to fix what was broken.
Yeah, exactly.
With you, it was already perfect. Let's run through the 5 flavors again, keeping in mind that you're going to get a full pound of each one of these different confections. And we've got a brand new one for you that you've never seen before.
Okay, dark chocolate lava cake. Look at this.
And that's not caramel. That's like a chocolate.
That is a soft truffle fudge center. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's
Dark
good.
on dark. Brand new is our cookies and cream bark bite. That's a white truffle fudge confection with all those cookie bits in there, individually
And
wrapped.
I've seen your big bark. This is the first time I've ever seen the individual bites.
First time, Dan.
Okay.
We have perfected a way to cut it in those bite-sized pieces.
Perfect.
You're right. The traditional piece is a big slab.
This
Milk.
This is a classic traditional. If you had not included this into the concoction, the villagers would have grabbed pitchforks and
Yeah,
and torches.
there could have been a revolt. I
Yeah.
agree. Look at that.
Look at
Golden
that.
caramel or caramel spilling out. Oh boy.
You know, a little dab of that behind each ear.
I think you're onto something.
Yeah. And then again,
course.
I'm from the Midwest, and people who are not from the Mid. The whole Harry London story started in Canton, Ohio in 1922. Ohio is the Buckeye State. These
It
are
sure
peanut
is.
butter Buckeyes.
Look at that. That's a peanut butter fudge that just goes all the way down the core of this piece. And that combination with milk chocolate is just the best.
And then a little
then-
bit of mint, a little bit of snap,
Yes.
great chocolate together. You'll get 5 pounds of the best. The only Today Special value of the entire year for the nice folks at Harry London. It is always nice to have you
Great
with us, my
seeing
friend.
you, Dan.
We'll see you a little bit later on
Yes,
today.
we will. Yes, thanks
Enjoy.
very
We
much.
have 3 ship dates. We can ship it immediately, enjoy them now, or we have the week of November 10th, which is Thanksgiving gift giving, or the week of December 8th. Now, you do have a choice. Go with The Village, and that's all brand new tins.